If you're looking to launch a product on Amazon, this is the method the product startups use to build their base. And I'm going to share those 8 to 9 ideas that they use to launch their products. And you can use them too to launch your Amazon product and get it the best start that it deserves. Let's get into it. Remember to like, follow and subscribe to this channel for more actionable steps on Amazon FBA and building your private label with real sellers. If you've just found this channel through this video, my name is Farah. I am an Amazon seller. I've been selling on Amazon for the past 15 years as a seller and vendor selling my private label fashion business. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. But let's get into today's video, which is all about how to launch your product on Amazon and what strategies you can use to get it the best start possible. So the very first strategy is social media. Now, this is an all-catching term for all the different platforms that are available to us for free. But remember that we are not just going to be, looking for followers. It's not like that. When it comes to product, you've got to be a lot more intentional and you want to talk about your product. And I really mean talk about your product. Think of yourself as, talking to your friends and family, like your colleagues. Are you proud of your product, or do you think it is really beneficial for the purpose that you're creating it for? And does it bring value? And talk about those things. That's what I mean when I say talk about your product. I'm not just saying create a social media account with your brand name and just keep throwing the product link. That's not talking about the product, okay? That's not how you use the social media now. You've actually come to this with intention that I'm actually, talking to potential clients about the problems they're facing and how the product solves it. For example, let's say you have a product which is a new kind of hanger. All right. So how are you going to use social media? You can use social media to actually show how your hanger product makes the wardrobes look more organized or prettier, or the color is better, or the quality is better. It doesn't break that easily. Or it's metal, or different benefits that come with it, or it's used for hanging multiple clothes on one hanging space itself. It's space saving hanger. Use those kind of prompts to actually talk to people, because it sparks interest in people who are interested in these kind of things, and those are the people you want to talk to. We're not talking about buying followers just for vanity's sake, that I have my brand, or I have 1,000 followers. That means nothing. Okay, using social media correctly to talk about your product is going to help you actually get the word out there about your product. And this is so important now, because organic reach, search-based orders on Amazon are at the lowest they've ever been, and Amazon is really pushing advertising. So to balance that, you have to actually talk about your product in organic ways, so you can drive traffic to your product page and actually drive a real interest, so your PPC cost comes down. So there is actually real benefit to this, and that's one of the first free and kind of organic ways to actually talk about your product, get the word out there, and do it with the mindset that, if I'm proud of my product, I'm going to talk about it. And that helps you actually choose a great product idea too. Now, this also brings me to the second strategy, that is actually speaking to people in person, on a Zoom call, or some way, talking through the messenger. You actually want to speak to some people and genuinely get feedback about your product. You might hear some bad feedback and you might hear some good feedback, and it's all good, because what it'll do is it will actually help you build a better product. And that is the goal, isn't it? You want to be able to solve the problem. And who's going to tell you about the problem? The person who uses the product, who is ideal user. So let's use an example to demonstrate this point. Now, I talked about a space-saving hanger in the first strategy, right? Now, you want to think in terms of community of people that exist online who would use something like this. And that might be like, I know I'm part of a group on Facebook, which is Organized Mums. And I know that, that kind of product would attract us. And so one of the ways that you can spark interest about your product and attract people who might be interested in speaking to you and giving you feedback about your product is Organized Mums. So you're not just posting a link to your product that here, go buy my product and here's a discount code, or here's a free product giveaway. That is the worst way to talk about the products, absolute worst way, because it just makes it about price. It just makes it transactional. It just kills the product chances of, or any sort of chances of a launch in any way, because it becomes transactional. It's just about a product or a rebate or things like that. We actually want to talk to people who are interested, who are potential ideal users of the product. And the way you can do that, so using the space-saving hanger, as I mentioned, and talking to people in the group. So how you can do this, you can create a post about it that, hey, do you guys agree that this is the best way to use this hanger? I would be open to suggestions. How can I best use it? Or have you guys used this product in that way? I'm considering investing in this for having better wardrobe space. Would love some feedback. And then people who comment back or respond or have used this product will pop up, because when you're actually genuinely talking about your product in a genuine way, you do spark interest. And from those people, you would be able to attract some who would be happy to give you feedback, because we have conversations in the real world. People have conversations in the virtual world too. It's all about the intention and how you approach it, and that feedback is so gold to your business, developing your product, and really having ideal users in your contact book. Now let's come to the next strategy, which I think is the strategy number 3, which is building your Facebook group, your own Facebook group. Now, it can be with your brand name, but what it'll do is, how we were talking in the first and the second step, which are kind of related, social media related, a Facebook group and, other apps. But you are trying to build a community of people who are actually showing interest in your product, your idea, and you can ask them to join your Facebook group. And what happens is that you will slowly build. It doesn't need to be huge. It doesn't need to be thousands of people. Okay, even 10, 15, even 20 people, it's a good start. Okay, and once you keep it going, you will come across more and more people who would be interested, because that's how social media works. Like, it shows people, it shows you people with similar interests. So you can bring, it takes a little while to get it off the ground, but once you have a momentum going, you will attract more attention and more followers who share the interest, if you want to say that. So Facebook groups is a great way, and posting about your product and sharing the link to your Facebook group to learn more about this product, this feature, or this thing I'm working on and I would love your support. Saying things like this, it attracts, and it becomes about the value that your product provides, and it's not about a free giveaway. Like, you want to steer clear of that. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's you want to create at least a base of some genuine followers who are actually interested in your product, and you can only do that by giving them value and actually solving the problem that your product solves. And so in simple way, that is also a great way when you're launching the product. You can get in touch with these people and tell them that, hey, it's available now, and you guys can go check it out, and would love your support there. And even if it's like 50 or 100 people, if it's a small group, you would see that with nurturing, you would see that some reviews are coming in, some genuine reviews, and purchases are coming in from that group. Now, this brings me to the strategy number 4, which is building your email list. And it works exactly the same way you're building the Facebook group. You can also ask people that if they want to sign up to your email list, what they'll get in return. It can be a small exchange of value-based information about the product, or first dibs on a special color that you're launching, or something like this. Like, it needs to be not transactional, not free product, not a discount. You want to do it in an organic way, in a value-based way. And you will see that you will slowly build an email list as well of people who actually are the first-time buyers, your first reviews, and people who spoke to you. You would be able to get their email. You would be able to get their emails on your email list, and let them know that product is launching. And you will see that the initial first few reviews come in through that, and they are genuine reviews. And they help you build that momentum on Amazon, where you're looking for reviews. You're not paying for them. You're not, just exchanging product and giving it away for free. And you are actually getting that, the results in an organic way. If you're loving the strategies and the tips so far, hit that like button and let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, and are you looking to launch any products on Amazon, and what are they, and what are their potential value proposition. I would love to discuss that. The next strategy I want to talk about is going live on your channel or social media channel where you have the largest following. And basically what that does is you will go live and actually demonstrate your product or show it in real life on video in a live. So what that will do is it shows product in action, and it creates buzz and interest. Bit like how you have these product channels promoting it on TV. What are they called? Can't remember the word, but anyway, you know what I mean. It's social media gives you an opportunity to do that on a smaller scale, at your scale, and it's for free. It doesn't take anything away from you, but what it will do is it'll show your product in person, show the quality. You can answer questions people are asking live in a live setting, and ask people to share. And again, you would structure it in a way where you are talking about the value proposition of the product instead of giving it away for free. It's not a live competition or anything like this. I'm not promoting that, not promoting discounting of the product. Never do that. You always want to come from solving a problem point of view, providing value point of view, and giving free demonstration of how to actually use and make the best use of the product, and how it improves the ideal user's life. For example, the hanger example that we've been using, how it improves the wardrobe space and makes it look more organized and better, instead of an alternative that might be for that product. So going live shows your product in a live setting. It makes it real to people. It makes you, the brand owner, a real person to them, and it builds your brand as well. So that's one of the strategies I would definitely recommend using to actually launch a product and get the interest going around it. My next tip, which is related to launching your product on Amazon, is actually creating a value-based interview around with a potential user of your product. So using the same space-saving hanger example, you could actually research some YouTube channels or TikTok accounts, some social media channel where people do organizing for living for other people. And that's a service a lot of small businesses provide. And you could approach them and you could say that, hey, I want to do this interview with you. Would you be interested in joining me live or in a recorded video where we can, you can also promote your business, and we can discuss my product and how that helps with, creating an organized space, and discuss some tips around organizing wardrobes and being an organized mom, topics that would interest. And you can actually plan it, and you would be surprised so many people would be interested in doing this, because it's a win-win. It promotes their business, it promotes your product, and again, you're creating a value-based content, value-based interest in your product. You're not just talking about giving it away for free. If you want, you can even give a discount code to the potential small business for using your product, and that's something that you can do. And it's not as just giving your product away for free for a review or a like. It's not like that. This is different. So you can do this as a strategy within this, but this would be so good, and it will create interest around your product and help you really get the product off the ground properly. You might say, where am I going to find these people, Farah? People don't respond to their DMs or messages and it's creepy. Again, you can find Facebook groups where you can actually post that I'm looking for a speaker, or I'm looking to interview for people for my podcast or for my YouTube channel, and I'm looking along this niche. And a lot of people respond to it, and it's just having the courage to actually create that post and put it out there, and finding the time to follow up, because it's if you get lazy around these things, you're gonna have to pay for it. You either want to pay for it, or you want to save money and invest in your business actually and build it in an organic way. And this is a free way of doing it, and it's actually quite fun. So up till now, all the strategies that I've talked about are free and organic, and you can use social media to kickstart them. But now we're going to talk about a couple of paid strategies that build on this initial momentum that you have worked so hard to build and launch your product on Amazon. What you can do, one of the first things in this part of paid strategies, is signing up to Amazon Vine reviews. So this is a program that Amazon offers, and you can actually sign up to it and pay a certain fee per product, and Amazon will then they have a pool of product reviewers where the product will be posted, and certain people will select those products, and then you will post it out to them, and they will post a review about your product. So these are genuine Vine reviews. That's what it's called. So you will basically sign up to the Vine program, and this is one of the paid strategies that I think is pretty good if you want to get some more reviews in, because the way Amazon works is the more reviews come on the product, the better it performs in the in your ads would perform better, your overall sales velocity will increase. So reviews are very, very important, and this is one of the paid ways that you can actually get in some good genuine reviews. And Amazon offers impartiality. It's not just going to be positive reviews, it can be both ways. So definitely, if you have done all those organic methods and strategies of building your product and getting it right, then hopefully this Amazon Vine is going to be a really great way to get additional reviews at at a pace that is a bit more controlled and paid. The next paid strategy that I would recommend is investing in Amazon PPC. It's one of the most cost-effective ways when you're budgeting for a product. I always recommend leave at least 10 to 15 or even 20% of your budget in your product for this. So invest in that, and it's one of the paid ways to get traffic and visibility of your product. And Amazon, obviously, as I said, the organic reach is search-based reach is very limited on Amazon, and even if you're driving traffic to Amazon, it's not going to be enough to give you that quick pickup for launching your product. So Amazon PPC is a surefire way of building on all of that organic effort. And it's a fun fact to know, but across all the paid advertising off Amazon and on Amazon, I think Amazon PPC, especially sponsored products, is one of the lowest CPC, which is cost per click, available to sellers to actually promote and get visibility on their product pages. So definitely leave a budget aside to invest into that as you're launching your product, and give it that push and get those reviews in. So definitely I would recommend using Amazon PPC. So the next strategy, which is also another paid strategy of helping you launch your product on Amazon, is bringing an influencer on board. So that can be a little pricey. It just depends on your budget, what your product is. And again, if you're paying somebody to promote it, I think it creates a bit more of a commitment from the other person too, because there's a lot of influencers who would post a review for free anyway, but if they're getting actually some cash, some payment in return for doing that, they are more motivated to actually create the content that you agree on, and you can expect actually the work back, because when it's just for a free product, they're not that interested. So there's definitely people out there, influencers out there, who will just do it for a free product, and you can definitely do that. And it's not a free strategy. You're still giving away product, and the cost of the product is what the cost of this strategy is. But I'm talking about actually bringing on board a paid influencer, where you actually pay them a certain amount of money, and you discuss with them how you want, what content you want posted, what links you want posted. For example, if your product is again, the space saving hanger example, you can promote it around Mother's Day. You can reach out to mom content creators or businesses who create content around organization, home organization, and actually pay them to promote your product. So that's definitely something that you would need a bigger budget for. I would say bigger than Amazon PPC, but it's something that definitely brings in a lot more traffic and interest to your product, which will again will get you more email signups, which will get you more Facebook group members and things like this. So it all becomes like a flywheel, a cycle that helps you launch your product. So that's definitely I would recommend, if you have the budget, it's worth doing it. It definitely works. So these were all the strategies that were some organic ways and some paid ways to actually help you launch your product. And this is what startups do. They use this to get feedback around their product, and these are actually really good ways to get the word out there about your product. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, which one is your favorite strategy. Make sure to explore my channel and watch more videos around how to find the perfect product and what are the best Amazon PPC tips. I create a lot of content around Amazon, so I hope you find something that you like of value. And that's all for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.